My name is Amy Nichols, and this is my audience. Did you know that the amount of sunlight that falls on Texas during one single month contains more energy than all the oil that is pumped into that state? Yet the U.S. relied on imports of petroleum for 40% of crude oil and petroleum usage during 2012. It seems that it would be beneficial to invest in the energy source that is readily available to us rather than pay to import it from another country. My interest in the use of solar power was first piqued as a child. I would see the solar car built by high school students in my hometown. Since then, I have researched this subject and would love to share with you what I have learned. Today, I'm going to talk about the benefits of solar power. But first, let me show you a picture of the solar panels located just a few miles away. According to an article written in Clean Technologies and Environmental Policy, to overcome the environmental impact and declining source of fossil fuel, renewable energy sources need to meet the increasing demands of energy. Solar thermal energy is clean and infinite, suitable to be a good replacement for fossil fuel. Unlike conventional energy sources, such as coal, fossil fuel, natural gas, solar energy is a clean energy source that does not contaminate the environment with harmful air pollutants. The use of solar power has the potential to reduce the carbon footprint of each individual, leaving a cleaner, less polluted environment for future generations. As well as reducing our impact on the environment, solar power is sustainable. The first solar cell was constructed by Charles Fritts in the 1880s. During this time, innovation was driven by an expectation that coal would soon become scarce. Thomas Edison once said, "I'd put my money on the sun and solar power. What a source of power! I hope we don't have to wait until oil and coal run out before we tackle this." Although we probably won't see the depletion of conventional energy source in our lifetime, the supply of those sources are finite. Solar energy, however, dwarfs the potential from every other energy source on the planet. The use of solar energy also brings the opportunity to each household to be self-sufficient. According to an article by Steve Wright, 5 Benefits of Solar Energy, homeowners and business owners who install solar panels on their property enjoy more equitable relationships with their local utilities. Whereas conventional arrangements between utilities and their customers require the latter to be totally dependent on the former. Solar power users gain a measure of independence from their utilities. Finally, I would like to discuss the financial benefits of solar power. Solar power can benefit the individuals and the country as a whole. Although there are initial installation expenses that must be considered, solar power can benefit a household financially. On average, it takes about 5 years of solar energy use to compensate for the cost of the panels and installation. That may sound like a long time, but you must consider that solar energy systems can last up to 30 years. According to Zachary Showman's article, Advantages and Disadvantages of Solar Power, The average 20-year savings for Americans who went solar in 2011 were projected to be a little over $20,000. If America would invest in solar power, we would no longer need to import energy sources from other countries. This change would also create jobs. I've illustrated this on my chart. For every $1 million spent in each of these industries, such as natural gas, there are 5 jobs created. In coal, there are 7 jobs. In wind, there are 13. And finally, in solar power, there are 14 jobs created for every $1 million spent. In conclusion, I believe the utilization of solar energy is a sustainable, cost-effective, eco-friendly alternative to conventional energy sources. Contrary to popular belief that solar power is a new innovation, it has in fact been around for over 100 years. It is up to the people to choose this option, and in the words of Bethany Dillon, let your light shine.